doing, bro?
Man, blessing and highly favored this morning. So happy to have you, man. We always looking forward to that word every single morning. I know you got something good today.
Oh, I appreciate you, Ricky. A few years ago, my late mentor had experienced a series of tragedies in his family. He gets up on Sunday morning, and Manuel Scott Sr. made these comments. He says, I know people are wondering how I'm doing. I just want you to know I engage in divine arithmetic. I don't just count my burdens. I count my blessings. I don't just count what's wrong. I count what God has done for me.
Yes,
and he
sir.
said, so that's why I'm looking up instead of allowing this to get me down, because I know how to count. Listen, that's the word I give to everyone right now who's going through some difficult times, who feels that life is trying to drag you down. If you want to look up and get up when life is trying to drag you down, here's what you do. Learn how to count. Count your blessings. Count what God has already done for you. That's why every now and then I've just got to say, I just want to praise you for all you've done for me. I just want to praise you for the doors you open that others tried to shut. I just want to praise you for taking what others meant for evil and somehow turning it into good. I just want to praise you that when my haters tried to troll me, God used it to transform me. I just want to praise you because God has a way of taking that which started out bad and transforming it into something good. So listen, I'm with my late mentor, Manuel Scott. Every now and then, engage in divine arithmetic. Start counting what God has done for you as opposed to what the devil is trying to do to you. And you end up saying, I just want to praise you for all you've done for me.
Yes, sir, man. Pastor, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Ricky. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. All right, Pastor Haynes, love you.
Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. All right, y'all, let's get into some music right here. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This thing was being brought by Indeed. It's finding seasonal help on your wish list. Hey, you need Indeed, the all-in-one platform for interviewing, screening, and hiring high-quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So in a very, very sad piece of news, a 15-year-old is in police custody following a shooting at a high school in Michigan that left 3 students dead and wounded 8 others. Now, officials say that the boy's father bought the gun that was used in the shooting just days prior, and rumors are circulating at the school about threats of violence. Now, the motive of the shooting is unknown, and the boy's parents told him not to speak to the police and hired an attorney. Meanwhile, nearly 50 years after Roe versus Wade, the Supreme Court will hear arguments today in a case that could threaten abortion rights nationally. So the issue is the question of fetal viability and a Mississippi law that bans abortions after 15 weeks. Meanwhile, an FDA panel of advisors voted yesterday that the benefits of new COVID-19 pill from Merck outweighs the risks, including to pregnant women. That means that Americans can soon have a pill that they can take home to treat COVID. And last but certainly not least, the congratulations goes out to Andre Dickens, who just became the newest mayor of the city of Atlanta in a runoff last night, making him the 7th consecutive black mayor in the city of Atlanta. Congratulations, Andre Dickens. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, the sports genius. What's going down in sports?
Appreciate that, Eva. LeBron James tests positive for COVID. That's right. He's fully vaccinated, though, but he has been placed in the NBA's health and safety protocol, so that means he's going to miss a few games. The red hot Phoenix Suns, man. I've been talking a lot about Golden State Warriors and how hot they are and Steph Curry, but Phoenix Suns, they let everybody know that last year wasn't a fluke. They beat Golden State last night. That's 17 wins in a row for the red hot Phoenix Suns, man.
Wow.
College football playoff rankings updated yesterday. Ricky, we already knew Georgia's still going to be number 1. Michigan is number 2. Alabama's number 3. And Cincinnati number 4. No secret after what happened this past weekend. Oklahoma State is still right there on the outside at number 5. And Notre Dame is still at number 6. This weekend is going to determine a lot on what's going to happen, man. So I broke down my thing the other day, and I'm going to give you guys a more updated, detailed breakdown as we get further into this week. That's what I got for sports so far this morning. Gary with the team. What's up there, Pippin?
All right, y'all. Live from a studio audience is back, y'all. The special is going to be airing in December, y'all. And people are talking about some of the shows there, saying they revealed the cast, y'all, of The Facts of Life and Different World. And people kind of like, I don't know, you should have picked this person, y'all. But nevertheless, it's being reported, y'all, that Gabrielle Union, Catherine Hahn, Allison Tolman, and Jennifer Anderson, y'all, going to portray Tootie, Joe, Natalie, and Blair, y'all, from The Facts of Life. And people saying, why did they pick Gabrielle Union to play Tootie?
Why didn't they pick
Why not?
But they said they could have picked, they could have chose Keke Palmer, and some people said maybe Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Think about it, Brad. Keke, But they got Gabrielle.
I think you said Different World, Gary. You mean Different Strokes, right?
Yeah, Different Strokes. I'm sorry.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, Gabrielle Union, I think maybe Keke would have made a good Tootie, but
wait a minute,
I'm
Is
confused.
it Facts
Tootie
of Life?
gotta have
You
some
said
big
Facts-
I know. Me too, Rock. I'm like, which show
You
is it?
said Facts of Life, right?
He said Facts of Life, yeah.
Yes. The Facts. Remember the Facts
I know.
of Life?
I'm
But you said
puzzled
Different
too.
Strokes.
He said Different World.
He had a stroke.
Yeah, we all confused.
3 different shows.
I may have Rickey. Okay, it's The Facts of Life.
We're going to pray, Gary. We're going to pray.
Pray, please. It's The Facts of Life and Different Strokes.
Right.
So The Facts of Life, honey, they chose Gabrielle Union to play Tootie. People saying, why they didn't get Keke Palmer or Lauryn Hill, but they chose Gabrielle Union. Now, and some people now with The Facts of Life.
She might be a better comedic actress, though. She's probably funnier.
Who you think, Keke Palmer?
I mean, Gabrielle might be. She might have been able to pull it off
She's real
better.
funny.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah. Well, we're going to see. And for Different Strokes, people saying, why in the hell did you get Kevin Hart to play Arnold?
Now, I
They said
think he's going to be funny. I think Kevin
gonna
going
be
to
a
pull
good
it
Arnold.
off.
Yeah, absolutely.
People saying Tyrese. They could have chose Tyrese.
No.
Because Kevin Hart is 2 feet tall. It's funny.
Yeah, I can
Well,
say,
hell,
what you talking about, Willis?
Emmanuel Lewis is 2 feet tall. They didn't choose him.
Emmanuel Lewis is 60 years old.
Exactly.
No, I think he's 53, to be honest.
I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah, he's 53. Because he listens to the show. We can't do him like that. That's our boy.
Yeah,
We love him.
Y'all know he was on the morning show that day when he was laughing in the background. Boy, we could not stop.
Yeah. So we're going to see how this all turned out, but it's going to air y'all December the 7th, honey, at 8 o'clock. So we're going to see how these folks work it out, y'all. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Spring Lake. On the high end, you say Spring Lake, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Blue. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, he said from heroin to meth to cocaine broke them up. And I'm going to tell you who set it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Already, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, in the interview, Juicy J revealed that drugs is the reason 3-6 Mafia broke up. You don't have to do drugs.
Right.
He said from heroin to meth to cocaine and all kinds of pills. He said a lot of drugs were consumed during the times we were together, but when everybody was sober, everybody was on the same page. But when cocaine is involved, things change. He said, but I'm not pointing the finger at nobody. All right, y'all, moving on. Meg Thee Stallion, she has decided to cancel a concert in her hometown of Houston out of respect for the lives of the lost at the Astro World Fest. Now, Megan said in a statement, I have decided to cancel my show at 713 Music Hall on December 3rd. Houston is still healing, and it's important that our community be given the appropriate time to grieve. My heart goes out to all the families that are suffering during this difficult time. And NBC&E announced yesterday that Kim Kardashian, your favorite person, Gary, will receive the Fashion Icon Award at the 2021 People's Choice Awards on Tuesday, December 7th. Now, Jen Neal, Executive Vice President at NBC, revealed for nearly 2 decades, Kim Kardashian West style evolution has disrupted and influenced trends on a global level and cemented herself as a force to be reckoned with within the fashion industry. We can't wait to honor Kim with this year's People Fashion Icon Award. And it won't hurt that she got so many millions of followers, which also helped Saturday Night Live when she did that she's going to get this award as well for NBC&E. That's going to be awesome. All right, y'all. So some movie news go a little something like this. Deadline reports that the pre-sales of Spider-Man No Way Home on Fandango are the highest they've been since 2019 Avengers Endgame. Monday's pre-sales for the latest MCU film are higher than those for pre-pandemic titles such as Avengers Infinity War, Spider-Man Far From Home, and a lot of others. Opening weekend domestic, they estimate for Spider-Man No Way Home are expected to be well worth $100 million. Now that is a lot for a movie. Oh my goodness. I got time for one more quick one. So Deadline reports that Halle Berry is teaming up with Netflix to star in and produce films for the streamer. Now the announcement comes 1 week after the streamer's global release of her directorial debut Bruised, which landed at number 1 in the first week slot on Netflix in the U.S. So that is awesome. Congratulations to Halle Berry. It's amazing to see these women do big things, and I hope she called us to jump in some of them movies.
And that movie Bruised is awesome.
Amen. I gotta see it.
You gotta check it out.
I gotta see that. I gotta see the Kevin Hart movie. I gotta see the Will Smith movie. It's a lot of good things to catch on the movies right now, so I'm kind of excited when I get some downtime to sit down and watch them. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap up the hotspot on that note, and next up we got Rock T's HBCU Know, and why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. Rock T, who we representing today?
Man, let's go on to Bowie State University today, man. Highlight another one of our heroes. HBCU Know coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU Know.
Oh yeah, man. Yes, indeedy. Feed the needy. Rock Teasy in the house, man. It's time for another HBC. You know. Oh, we about to get ready to highlight another one of our heroes that attended another one of our fine historically black colleges and universities. That's right. Right out there in Maryland. That's right. Bowie State University, established in 1865, home of the black and gold Bulldogs. Shout out to the SOS Symphony of Soul Marching Band. Oh, we about to talk about one of y'all's former students, Jovan Adepo. He's an actor known for his starring role as Corey Maxim in the film Fences alongside the great Denzel Washington. Tell you about this young brother right here. So many other projects he was a part of. Overlord, When They See Us, Jack Ryan, Sorry for Your Loss, The Leftovers. He even played Lionel Jefferson in the CBS All in the Family, The Jefferson Special. Nominated for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Limited Series or Movie. Oh, by the way, he received his bachelor degree in political science and philosophy from the great Bowie State University. Another one of our proud HBCU alums, Jovan Adepo. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU Know.
Rock.
What up, Mike?
Which Lionel?
He played, I don't know which one he played, though. Because there was two of them.
There was two Lionels. I think that's probably the one with the brown skin with the afro.
With the big afro, yes, sir.
Not the first Lionel that looked like Johnny Gill.
Yeah, the second Lionel. He had his afro looked like a football helmet.
Right, but the one with the Michael Irvin afro. That Lionel. All right. If you want to talk to man, you stupid. If you want to talk to Dr. MJ Collier, call us up right now. Dr. MJ Collier is up next. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time. We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier on with us. If you have any COVID Omicron or whatever question or any kind of medical question, you can call Dr. Collier right now. Phone lines are wide open. Hit us up 866-9-RICKY. Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and thank you so much for the opportunity to update the listeners of Rickey Smiley Morning Show on this new coronavirus variant of interest. So, Rickey, yesterday, a CNN health reporter, Maggie Thompson, noted that a new study looking closely at the same group of people over time shows that natural coronavirus infection protection, it can protect people from the new variants, but it doesn't offer enough protection to prevent new waves of infection across the population. So that means it does protect people that, from new infection. The infection, chance of them getting a new infection that's more than just a mild infection would be unusual. But the ideal situation here is for people to have gotten the coronavirus, recuperated from the coronavirus, and also have received a vaccine. If they have received the vaccine, they're going to have greater levels of protection against including the Omicron. Now, everybody wants the answer to that question, Rickey. Are the vaccines going to protect you from the Omicron? It's just going to take time. There's not an instant test that will answer that question, but I do believe that toward the latter portion of this week or definitely early next week, we'll have some of the answers to that question. And so, but remember, we got two new things in our armamentarium. The Pfizer pill and Merck's pill, the oral treatment, was just approved yesterday by the FDA. So
now, how those work, Dr. Collier?
Pardon me?
How do those work? The pills? Now, what the pills supposed to do?
They work in a different way than the vaccines do. They actually stop the vaccine. I'm sorry. They stop the virus from replicating. They end the virus and block the virus's natural life cycle. So it doesn't matter what variant comes out. Those pills are going to help if you have an infection with any type of coronavirus and probably other viruses as well because of its mechanism of action. The pills don't necessarily target the coronavirus specifically. They target viral replication, which is significant for several types of viruses that are out there. But the Merck pill shows about 50% improvement in hospitalizations and death. And the Pfizer pill shows between 85 and 89%. So if I have my choice of one of the two, it's just like the vaccines. If I have my choice of vaccines, I'm going with Moderna. If I have my choice of the pill, I'm probably going to prefer getting the Pfizer, although both of them do have efficacy. There are some safety questions about the Merck pill treatment that in reference to using it in pregnant women. And so that data is being gathered in real time, but the Pfizer pill has not had that issue. So again, those will be one of the things in the armamentarium. We still have the antibody infusions, and we still have the vaccines. The vaccines, get vaccinated, get vaccinated. If you've had your two, get your third booster shot now. Clear indication that it increases your protection levels, it increases your antibody levels. So very important that everybody just get their vaccine.
All right, you're home with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Okay, my question is, has there been a study shown for people that has had COVID-19, have they been reinfected with the COVID-19? And if so, what was the outcome? Was there any deaths behind them being reinfected?
Yes, there have been many studies on reinfection rates, and for people that have had the COVID infection, the reinfection rate is very low, and oftentimes, and more often than not, if they are reinfected, they have mild to moderate cases, but there have been severe cases. There have been deaths from people that have been reinfected and not vaccinated. For people that have been vaccinated, there has just not been a problem. They're more than likely going to have a mild infection. They're not going to be hospitalized, and they're not going to die from it. So clear indication that it's very important to get your vaccination.
All right, John, with Dr. Collier, good morning.
Dr. Collier, I would like to know, are there any studies out that the coronavirus and or the vaccines have caused any type of blood disorder, such as connective tissue disorder or lupus?
No indication that it's causing lupus, but great improvement in lupus and other autoimmune diseases from people that have been vaccinated. So that's just one of the bonuses for autoimmune infected people, and the reason that they should definitely get the vaccine. Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew. You can reach me on all social media at AskDrMJ, and we look forward to bringing you a report later this week.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna
gonna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Someone, y'all, has started a petition to get Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith to shut up on their marriage, y'all. Now, according to the Shade Room, y'all, they say a man by the name of Dexter Morales started a Change.org petition to get the couple to shut up. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the petition was started on Thanksgiving Day, and it's garnered more than 1,900 signs. And now, they say in the comment section, one person wrote, "Everything I learned about this couple is against my will. Free us." And then another person wrote, "I'm sick and tired of hearing the BS that goes on in their personal life. It's exhausting. We've muted their names and everywhere. And still, we see this. I'm sick of their weirdness. Make it stop, y'all." They listening. The listeners are listening. Because I say, I'm sick of them. And I mean, I know they have to sell that book. They got to sell that movie, honey. She got to sell that Red Table Talk and all that stuff, but they talking too much.
I signed it.
I think people want to know. I think a lot of people, in spite of the people that don't want to know, a lot of people want to know and are interested. I mean, why would they not? It's their journey, their life. It's what they went through.
Journey? Are we sitting about one?
Yes,
we don't want to hear about you and your mama catching you in the kitchen. We don't want to hear about Jada cheated and you cheated and all that stuff. What do you take to the grave,
Gary?
So you think it's a fine line between telling too much and being transparent?
Yes.
And
that fine line. Yes, that's it. It's a fine line. I don't need to know all that
stuff.
It's
your discretion. Whatever you want to talk about and you ready or willing to be ridiculed for it, then that's on you.
Guys on the show, Ricky, special case.
Everybody need to know everything. I just think there's so much content out there. I think they should talk about something else.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like I think they put it all out there about the kids themselves. I'm like, okay, we heard all that, you know.
It's too much.
Keep some things private.
Yes, private. That's why the word is private. Keep it to yourself.
I'm sure y'all don't know everything.
Well, we know a damn enough, honey. We don't need to know no more. So stop in the name of love.
No.
Moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, now this is a sad story.
Oh.
Sandra Bullock, y'all, she is speaking out, y'all. She says sometimes she wishes that she and her kids had the same color. Now, I don't know if y'all know about it, but Sandra Bullock, honey, she bought two black children. I mean, adopted two black children.
Gary.
Ooh, I mean, back in November, honey, and another year. But anyway, she got her two kids, Lil Louis and Lil Layla, honey. And she said that she said, and I have the same feelings for other people. She said, because to say that I wish our skins matched, she said, sometimes I really do. She said, because, honey, I have the same feelings as a woman with brown skin being with her babies, or a white woman with white babies. She said it just really saddened her, and she just wished she would have had the same skin color with her babies, y'all.
Now, Gary, this is where she should be quiet. Now, she shouldn't talk.
Right, because, girl,
she does not know the plight and the luxury of being a black woman. I don't care how many kids she adopted.
Yeah.
And I remember when she adopted Lil Louis back in 2010, honey, because we didn't know who that child was. But then I remember she got it, but he's grown now. But anyway, congratulations. Just pray for Sandra, you know that.
Why you say Lil Louis like he a little toy or something?
I know, he a G.I. Joe.
So just the prayer, honey. I mean, but they could all. Well, anyway. All right, moving on.
What?
I mean, moving on. Okay, y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing. All right, y'all. My final story, y'all. This is a sad story too, y'all. Tracy Ellis. Well, some people say that's probably why the show Blackish going off the air, because honey, they're saying she's been accused, y'all, of overworking and underpaying her assistant, her former assistant, Miss Samantha Wilkins. Now, according to the report, they say Miss Ross, honey, exploit says that she worked more than 40 hours a week, but was not paid overtime. Then she said she claimed that she regularly worked 7 days a week for more than 12 hours each day. Now, she accused the Blackish star of illegally paying her a salary without regard to the number of hours she worked. Now, the number of hours she was on call, the overtime and double time hours that she worked, or the meal and the rest periods that she missed. She said that she's suing for all the alleged unpaid wages owed, plus punitive damages against Tracy Ellis Ross, y'all. Why do rich people don't want to pay their assistants?
I mean, you just have to negotiate all that stuff because it ain't a 40-hour job. Sometimes you working around the clock and your assistant got to roll with you or whatever, and it's all about what you negotiate because it ain't like Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no overtime pay. This is what you negotiate. And this is what I get for the year. Because some days assistants don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't be needing help every day. But then some days, you know, it's going to be busy. So it's all about what you negotiate, you know. So, you know.
Exactly. Right.
Nobody got no time clock on their wall.
Exactly.
And you're lucky to have an assistant because it's hard to get. It's hard to find a personal assistant, a good one.
A good one that you can trust.
Hard. I'm telling you.
Now, what you were saying, Eva?
I was saying that it absolutely has to do with what you agree to, and you don't have grounds to sue. I mean, you can sue anybody for anything legally, but it doesn't mean it's going to hold up. And there, like Ricky said, it depends on what their agreement is. You just can't start asking me for extra money. Whatever the agreement is, that's what we're doing. And if you want something different, then we need to have a conversation, not a lawsuit.
Oh, Brad, you keep your assistant with you all the time. You pay her?
Absolutely. She's not with me all the time. She actually lives in Baltimore, Bella, yeah. But anything I need, she can do it over the phone. She can do any and everything, and she's thorough. So absolutely, I pay her.
It's good when you get out the plane in that damn grub hub, be at your damn door.
Oh, come on now.
All right, the color today, y'all, is Spring Lake. On the high end, you say Spring Lake, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Blue. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up again with the T.
One time.
23 minutes after the hour, 866 now, Ricky. Here we go.
It's time to get yourself together. Come on. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us you just wake up.
Good morning. This is the Blue-Eyed Soul Brother from Greenwood, Mississippi. I'd like to wake up all my co-workers at Milwaukee, too. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I'm Rihanna, calling from Daytona Beach, waking up all the bus drivers. Y'all do y'all work. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Shantae Code. I'm calling from Irmo, South Carolina. Shout out to my son, Chad Jeter, who's in boot camp in the Air Force in San Antonio, Texas. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Destiny from Orlando, Florida, calling to wake up cousin Tyler. Wake up, wake up.
Yes, this is Pee Wee from Marietta, Georgia. I want to give a wake-up call to my sister Lisa, my mama Lainey, and everybody in Marietta, Georgia. Rickey Smiley, baby. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Say Gainesville, wake up. Wake up. Meridian, wake up. Where you at in Greenwood, wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And we want to wake up everybody that's in Marietta, Georgia. Marietta.
Our favorite grandmama back in the building, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Yeah.
It takes praise to make praise go right.
Hey.
Jesus is on the mind.
What the
Janie, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here's our church announcement this morning. Y'all govern yourselves.
Accordingly.
Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Special prayers for Sister Claudette Reed, whose son Chauncey was arrested on yesterday. He back getting high on that pipe again, back out here geeking. And had stole a post office truck and was driving around and had put out 4 whole bags of mail at the wrong houses before the police caught up to him. So y'all pray for Claudette Reed because he need to go to jail. She ought to be tired of him.
Mm-hmm.
Janie, sometimes jail is the best place for him.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about him.
That's right.
Go down there and buy them some cigarettes and go back home. You got your house to yourself.
Speak on it.
They get crazy when they get to geeking and carrying on.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, when they want to get high, they get it. That's what they say when they want to get high.
They geeking.
They geeking. Nobody call them geek monsters.
All right, sis.
Let me get it geeking.
Tell them.
The look-alike contest at the Women's Day program on Sunday. Look-alike contest at the Women's Day program on Sunday. She is head of the number 2 usher board
and also retired this week from 33 years as a substitute teacher. I don't know what the hell.
What?
Maybe that was the middle of an announcement.
Something didn't come through right. Something didn't come through right.
Who she looked like?
I don't know. Maybe I ain't take my medicine this time. Or maybe whoever wrote the announcement didn't take their medicine. Well, ain't a damn thing wrong with me.
Wait a minute now.
I took my medicine.
Okay.
I ain't never had no announcement starting in the middle of the announcement.
Whoever said it maybe didn't take their medicine.
The devil is a liar.
Whoever wrote it or sent it.
The devil is a
I'll
liar
let
today.
them figure that out. Get all of that off of me.
You get him, yes, Miss Bernice.
Go ahead. Ain't no mess of these $25 to read these
Talk that
announcements.
talk.
You still gonna get your 25 now.
The funeral service will be on Saturday for Deacon Eddie Lester, who passed on Monday. Did you know him, Jamie? Yeah, he was 94 and was still driving the church van every week. And he had been struggling with dizzy spells, dementia, tongue rashes, toe cramps, cell sickle cell, and throat spasm. But that didn't kill him. He was using a free air machine at the gas station, filling up a bicycle tire for his grandson and didn't know when to pull it off. And he held on too long and the tire blowed out. And it was so loud they said he cut loose a number 2 in his pants. And had a heart attack and fell out right there on the spot.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
So make sure y'all keep that family lifted up in prayer. That concludes our church announcement. Jane, I'll call you.
All right, Black Tony, where you at?
Hey, Shotty, I hate to disappoint you again, Shotty. I'm not gonna be there. I'm just not laying down.
Hey, man.
Hey, cuz, relax. I'm just not laying down to go down to sleep, Shotty. Relax. Just don't worry about it, Shotty. I ain't gonna be there. I ain't even gonna blow smoke up you. I ain't gonna do that.
Hey, man.
I ain't gonna do that, Shotty. I'm just telling you, Shotty. I'm being upfront, honest with you, Shotty. I'm busy over here. It's busy over here in the hood right now. The trap jumping right now. It crazy over here. Man, folk getting ready for crumble.
Hey, man, listen, what they got to do with us, man?
Because these folks getting ready for criminal. These J's over here, you were talking earlier about some more crackheads, some J's and whatever. Man, these folks bringing everything over here to the truck to sell right now. So I'm trying to get some money right now.
What you got over there?
I'm trying to get some money right now. I got, man,
what
you ain't
got
gonna
over
believe.
there?
I don't know if y'all need it or not. You know, everybody, whoever listen, y'all need to hit me on my Instagram. Black Tony Coleman, hit me up. Because look, y'all, I got 17 scratcher mattresses.
Well, he said,
got scratcher mattresses. Them J's done ran up. They don't want over there and broken their ambulance over there by the hospital. I got 17 brand new, new and used scratcher mattresses.
So the little stretchers when you get picked up to get put in the ambulance, he got those mattresses.
Yo,
nobody have no bed. No,
if you got a day bed or a twin mattress or you need like a bunk bed or something, the scratcher mattress fit right in there.
Do you have a stretcher to go with it?
Just a mattress with the pillows. The scratcher mattress with scratcher pillows.
And y'all got a lot. Y'all robbed some ambulances.
Got 17. I ain't robbed names. Don't put it on me. So don't be dry snitching on me. These folks just brought it to me. I'm just selling them.
And what else they got out the ambulance? What else they got out?
They got scratcher mattress. They got some of them IV, the little metal thing with the IV thing hang off of the little IV bag. They got some IV bags. They got them.
But what the hell somebody gonna do with that?
Hey, I don't know. Shout it, look. Shout it. I'm just selling that. And they got the little jumper cable for when you have a heart attack.
On top of the little thing when they bring you back, like we can get a cold red or something.
Yeah, look like the push-up thing. What you do push-ups on, but it's for this. You put it on your chest. They got the little chest grease to go on there too.
Not the grease.
Do they have the ambulance lights?
They ain't got no damn ambulance light. Now you being silly, son.
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
How'd you get wrapped up with these folks?
I got wrapped up. I was walking down the street and I caught a ride. I'm legally blind. I can see barely. And Mama, I love you. P.O.P. all the time. Straight these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
Gary, she out of jail yet?
That's what I was thinking. I think I saw her when I was home for Thanksgiving, honey.
Gary, are you serious?
Yeah, it was a girl looked just like her, honey. I said, is that the girl from...
Gary, call you. Don't you know her folks?
Oh, I don't... Yeah.
Can you call to see if she out of jail, Gary?
I'm going to check and see, honey.
Please, because we've been praying for her.
We have been praying for some years.
Every day.
P.O.P. holding down.
Pimp Squad.
I'm from Port Arthur,
Pimp Squad.
Texas. I'm a female.
Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by the Urban Movie Channel. Check out Partners in Rhyme, starring MC Light, now streaming only on All Black. Use code Rickey on all TV. That's ALLBLK.TV. 30 days free. Start your free trial today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Rick. You. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It's being rumored, y'all, that there's petitions going out, y'all, to have Tristan Anderson taken off his basketball team, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Tristan had a fan who paid good money to go to the game the other day and watch them play, ejected, y'all, from the doggone, from the game, because the guy was just saying that the Kardashian family was trash. And
who is Tristan Anderson?
I'm talking about Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson. I'm sorry.
Tristan Anderson, that's his cousin.
Yeah, that's his cousin.
A little short, fat cousin.
Tristan Thompson, y'all. But that man, even though he paid to go to the game, he can't be talking about the Kardashians. The Kardashians are, they are a sacred family and stuff. So I don't think it was a bad thing, though. But I don't think Tristan should have did it. Yeah, because everybody loved the Kardashians. They close to God, as some people saying, and he should have never, he said how he felt. If he felt that the Kardashians were trash and that they were not the best people, that was his right. But Tristan had him
Gary,
kicked
it wasn't
out.
a question and answer session. He was in the middle of a basketball game.
Okay, yeah, but he could still talk and say what he want to say during the game. Don't
Actually,
fans
he can't.
cheer?
That's why he got ejected.
Well, if I was him, I would sue. He needs to sue because that man paid good money to go to the game, and he should be able to sit there and say and whatever he want to say. So, you don't think?
I was gonna say, Rickey, you're a comic.
Not with them. Some of them fans be entitled. LeBron had a lady thrown out saying that she hoped that his son dies in a car crash.
Oh,
come on now.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, and he had her thrown out of the game. Yeah, they get them front row tickets and they be entitled and they feel like they can say whatever they.
Yeah.
There's a whole video out with what white people be saying to black players.
Yeah.
When they coming out the court and the racial slurs and all the stuff that they have to. And at the end of the day, no matter how much money you make, you don't get paid for that. You get paid to play basketball.
Thank you.
Well, you make all this money. No, that's where you get it twisted because you just. And then at the end of the day, they're human beings. You know what I'm saying? Stuff affect on people and stuff. So, those people don't deserve to get those seats and sit on the front row. They should be banned from all NBA games.
But can they give them a refund?
No. Shouldn't give them nothing.
Deuces.
Yeah,
chunk them the deuces.
Oh, my.
Gonna learn today.
We're going to keep him lifted, y'all. That poor man, bless his soul, honey, here to get thrown out the game in the middle of it.
So he probably put on his best clothes, too.
He sure did. He sure did, honey. And he going to get mad because they talking about.
And that's bad when you get escorted out. They tell you to leave, you leave on your own. But when you get escorted out, that's embarrassing.
So he got escorted.
Like walking down the hall with a principal, everybody know you're in trouble. Everybody in line on the way to the water fountain. That's really embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. All right, speaking of embarrassing, y'all, now a lot of people saying Mr. Rich Paul may be embarrassed. It's being reported, y'all, that Adele, we all know the singer Adele, who everybody loves. She sings like a hummingbird. They're saying, y'all, that, she lost like 200 pounds recently, and now they're saying people watched her at her latest concert, and they're saying that she may be gaining that weight back. They say she's not too big, but they say she's gaining the weight back, honey, gradually. And some people wonder if Rich Paul is going to stay with her, now that she's gaining back the weight. She's starting to look back how she looked with her ex-husband and stuff and what have you. So it's a sad thing. But I say this. I don't know how people can be so crazy. That man ain't fit to leave Adele, honey. She's a European woman. He's not going to leave her. I mean, you know, most men of African descent like women a little bit fluffier and bigger.
How about maybe they in love, and however she is, he appreciates whatever size she is because he loves her.
Well, why he didn't love her when she was bigger?
Maybe they hadn't met yet. I don't know, Gary. My goodness.
Yeah,
but
well,
at this point, whatever size she gets, he gonna still be there. I bet you that.
All them ladies on my 600-pound life got a man.
They sure do.
I ain't never seen a single lady on my 600-pound life. Somebody bringing them damn Marco's pieces up in there.
Okay.
Somebody bring his and Marco's good though.
Pizza Hut and came out with that pizza nightstand. The little box with all of the drawers with the different pieces and pieces of bread.
Come on now.
Pizza Hut got them nightstand, come with a lamp and everything. All you gotta do is plug it up.
Okay. Yes, Lord, honey. But I don't know. I just can't see it though. But I mean, if they in love, that's good. He love her and what have you. So, but it just seemed like I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna stay around with her, you know. So, but her husband
they look
left her.
very happy together, Gary. Very happy.
Well, she looked very happy. He don't look all that happy because honey, they just they insert him in the picture.
Her money.
Yeah.
He got his own. Come on now. Come on now.
More than her.
No.
He got a nice bag. I mean, he made $100 million off of the ABC special he just did last week.
$100 million. Once you get past $100 million, you ain't even counting who got the most no more.
Exactly.
Because it don't even matter because you can't even spend it all. It ain't nothing else you can buy.
Man.
He can spend it all. He can be like them rappers, buy one car and it's all gone, honey.
The point you buying the Elephant Man bones. Hell, you buying everything.
Elephant Man bones.
So congratulations to them, y'all. I got to my next story. It's a kind of sad story though, but it's just telling people don't you keep a dog. You don't need no dogs, honey. Now is this guy by the name Rock TK? Do you know the ex UFC football player Otis Anderson Jr.? You
Man, that's
with
a
him?
sad story, man.
It's a sad story. And some people saying he may be related to Anthony Anderson. I don't know, but he haven't spoke. But Otis Anderson, you know, he was at his house with his family, at his parents' house. He and his beautiful girlfriend, and his girlfriend had her little dog with him. Well, they're saying, y'all, that the dog bit the daddy, Otis Anderson Sr. Well, they said, honey, once the dog bit the daddy, honey, they said the daddy got enraged over the bloody wound caused by the dog bite, so he proceeded to get in a verbal altercation with Otis Jr. Well, Otis Jr. mama say, Otis Jr. go upstairs, you know, and calm down. Well, he went upstairs when him and daddy arguing. The daddy turned over the couch because he got mad. He was still mad because of the dog bite. Well, Otis Jr. came downstairs to see what was going on. Him and his daddy got into another argument, and the daddy put out a gun and killed him.
Sad.
Yes, over a dog.
And the mama got some wounds, some braised wounds too. She was treated at the hospital.
Yeah. But yep, he killed him.
Oh, he's shooting at him, and she probably trying to stop him from shooting at him. And then she probably took some gunshots too, right?
Absolutely, man. Sad story.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He played running back for the University of Central Florida. He got signed with the Rams. But yeah, that's a sad story.
Why didn't the daddy just leave?
Right. Yeah, something. But what kind of a dog? I'm like, God. So if it bit him that bad. Well, you know, he just got
he felt that man, why didn't he just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he felt scared of the dog, shoot the dog or shoot the dog in the leg or something in the lip or whatever. But that must have been some, I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So,
that's crazy. That's a lot of, sound like a lot of old past
there you go.
wounds from the past. And that's why you just can't move on without unresolved issues. Because the minute you get mad about something, then you really, really angry because none of the past issues been resolved. And they teach you that, man. That's just one-on-one right there. I really, really hate that. And that young man lost his life like that. That's why everybody don't need a damn gun.
Yeah.
Because he could have just left, and you done killed your own
just
son.
Take the dog and leave.
Yep. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is Spring Lake. On the high end, you say Spring Lake, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Blue. That's your color for today.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It is December the 1st.
Is it?
Yes.
First of the month.
Oh man, December the 1st, man, 23 more shopping days before Christmas, and now we just came out of Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday. So did you find the perfect gift for that special someone on your list? So know the most extreme thing that you have done to get the perfect Christmas gift for your kids or significant other. Now, did you drive in traffic for 2.5 hours across town to find that video game your son wants? Whoo, I did get the iPhone 13. I got the iPhone 13. Beyonce, all the wishes.
Did you get it for Malik or you got it for you?
No, I got it for man. Damn, Malik, ain't studying. Better keep that whatever phone he got. Man, don't be studying them. They in college, man. Don't be studying them like that no more. They glad I'm paying my half of the rent of that apartment they stay in.
I know that's
the hell with that. They can get some leftovers from Thanksgiving and some stuff that's on that pantry. But I'm not buying them gifts when they get.
Stole my thoughts.
Yeah, and maybe you sold your album collection to buy your boo that diamond ring. Now, if you ever gone to great lengths to get a Christmas gift, call us up at 866-9-RICKY and let us know what you did and what you got. Anybody ever did that?
Yep.
You know what I did this year, Ricky? I have 3 brothers, and my mom is such a great mom, and she's one of those people where she doesn't like much, but she does want her Christmas gift. So I made sure that this year, when she was upset about who didn't give her a gift, it was not going to be me. She has had her Christmas gift at her house before Thanksgiving. It has been sitting there. It is ready for her to open when the time comes. So, yes, I planned 2 months early for my Christmas gift.
There you go. Right. Special K, what you got?
I'm with you. I'm so glad my kids is grown now. All they get from me is a cash app. I ain't got to do nothing. But I have sat outside of Toys R Us when they was little. We went out there 2 o'clock in the morning until about 5 a.m. to get something. I can't remember what it was, but that was the craziest thing I did.
Brett?
Well, I remember when I didn't have a lot of jewelry and I wanted to get my grandmother some diamonds and I wanted to get her like a diamond bracelet. I just broke down something I had that I really loved and got something made for her. And it hurt because I really loved the bracelet I had, but I switched it up and got something made.
And what she said when she got it?
Oh my gosh, she cried. She hated that I broke my own thing down, but that touched her even more. So that was everything to me.
Wow, Gary. Yo, cheap ass.
You know what? Nah, I don't do that no more. All I give my mom is a gift card. I might give her $100 worth because my mama used to buy me white underwear, and I told her don't buy me no more white underwear because I don't wear white underwear. So just get me a gift card.
Why you don't wear white underwear?
Because I don't wear white underwear, Ricky. I don't like
Skid Row.
Hershey Highway.
I can think of a few.
Gary, you don't do the jockey boxer briefs?
No.
So you don't do the box. So what you do, a thong?
I like a thong, honey, a colored thong, not no white thong. Don't buy me. Yes, I wear thongs. I've been wearing thongs for years.
Oh my God!
He done showed us in studio. We all had to go to therapy after that fight. Do you know what we dealt with these past 15 years? The day he decided to show us with backpack, a big stomach, and a thong and skinny legs. I said, what in the WB frog on here? Enough about us. Let's real quick. What you got, Rock?
Man, my son, he loves building Legos, right? And he's actually really good at it. And he wanted this doggone roller coaster Lego set that was sold out everywhere. Couldn't find it online. And finally, one popped up on eBay. Of course, it cost a little bit more. And I had to go ahead and do it because he's good at it, man. He builds. I think he's gonna be a little architect one day.
Did the roller coaster work?
Yeah, it worked. It automated the whole thing. So I broke down and got that bad boy. But he built that bad boy, and he's the happiest kid alive.
There it is. Let's go to the phone. Hey, what is the most extreme thing that you have done to get the perfect Christmas gift for your kids or significant other? Good morning.
I got 5 different email addresses to get my daughter some Fenty perfume for the VIP on Rihanna's website, and I ended up finally getting it.
The craziest thing I did a research study, but my tubes was tied anyway, but I did the birth control research study, and I bought my daughter a car.
I actually just drove to Shreveport last night to go get my son a telescope for Christmas. It was about 3.5 hours.
Well, my daughter, look, she loves a Barney back in the day, but look, this woman's going to snatch this Barney thing out my hand, right? And her and her boyfriend going to run out the daggone store. I said to myself, me and my girlfriend, I said, look at here. I'm running behind them. As soon as they get to their car, I'm going to snatch my Barney towel back from her. And I snatched that thing, and me and my girlfriend, we ran. You don't take nothing from me. And and I had my hand on the first. It was mine.
I left my daughter at home in the bed sleep while I met my boyfriend and his best friend with their truck to pick up a bicycle, Princess bicycle, for my daughter from Toys R Us at 10 o'clock at night. We had to get it right before they closed so she wouldn't see it, and the bike had to be put together. So we stayed up to 3 o'clock, and these Negroes was drunk, and we stayed at 3 a.m. put that bike together so she would have it on Christmas morning.
Hey, I'll tell you real quick. One day I went to Toys R Us on Christmas Eve, right when it was closing and they was empty. I bought almost everything they had in there, just loaded up to my truck and just took it around to the hood and just gave it to folks. I was just popping up, putting by. So God just put it on my heart. Just who phone? Jesus. God just put it on my heart.
That's
just
a real phone.
That's
a home
That's
phone.
like a real phone.
That's a rotary.
Trim line.
Oh, that's an instrumental. That's the phone to the Red House.
Furniture.
All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is time for Ricky's Quickies. Let's go. Quickies.
Black Tony, quit crying, go to work, ugly ass boy.
Quickies.
Ricky look like he eat baked beetle backs.
Quickies.
Here with the teeth, you look like Randy Watson. Yeah.
Quickies.
Good morning, honey. Did you brush your teeth or do we have a gas leak?
Quickies.
Hey, take this $1. I need a loaf of bread, a container of milk, and a stick of butter.
Quickies.
Ricky sound like he smoked 3 1,000 plus vape pens and a 6-pack of Pall Malls.
Quickies.
When I was married, I used to love to bring home the groceries. Made me feel like a man.
Quickies.
Gary, you are the star of the show. Without you, it wouldn't be a show.
Quickies.
Ricky, explain to me why Gary doesn't look like any of his brothers.
Quickies.
I seen Ricky's face on a Golden Corral billboard in Montana. Don't tell nobody.
Quickies.
At the Red House where people and white people buy furniture.
Quickies.
This is Gary with the T. Timmy Terry.
Quickies.
I think I just got Black Tony and great grandma pregnant.
Quickies.
I heard Floyd Mayweather challenge Rickey Smiley to a paragraph reading competition.
Quickies.
Got them for bees on it.
Quickies.
Well, if you continue to eat as much as you've been eating, you won't be able to lose weight, and you will continue to gain weight, and you'll weigh at least 600 pounds.
Money, and I want it now. Call J.G. Whitworth. 877 cash now.
Quickies.
RICKEYMOUSE Ricky Mouse. You look like a rat. Mickey Mouse. You look like that.
Quickies.
Ricky, your breath smell like Kevin Durant's ankle this morning.
Quickies.
I'm a man today. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Got a whole life taking it day by day.
Quickies.
I'm in love under new management.
Quickies.
This is the Reverend Curtis Thomas, and you tuning in to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Cold-blooded, boy. They cold-blooded.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Well, let me tell you something. That's one of my favorite raps of all time. I will never forget.
Come on.
I'm taking my daughter DS, and she's 24 now, but I was taking her to kindergarten, and she was in the back with them little Afro puffs. I had did the Mickey Mouse Afro puffs, and she's sitting in her car seat with her thumb in her mouth. She took her thumb out of her mouth long enough. Head scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the back. Gelled up. Beat up. Every time I hear the song, think about my daughter, man. She's a little. I was laughing so hard I had to pull over in the gas station. I was weak. And she don't talk that much. You know, she don't talk going to school, but she had her thumb in her mouth looking out the window. I looked in that rearview mirror, she in the back, rocking back, talking about some bald head scallywag. Ain't got no hair.
Come on, dog. Classic right there.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to D Essence, boy. She sang that song right there, man. Hey, what did that song remind you of, Rock T? Take me back.
Man, let me tell you something. You know me and my daughter Harney be doing them daddy-daughter duets. This was my favorite one that we ever did. She put them doggone pigtail braids in and went to work, man. So
yes, sir.
I love it. It's a hood classic, man. Love it. It's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Brett.
The South got something to say. That's what it make me think of.
Right. Y'all know what I play tomorrow?
What?
Stepdaddy.
Oh, come on now.
Boy, I promise y'all,
Shout out to Billy.
I was gonna surprise y'all. I couldn't even hold it, man. I promise y'all, I'm playing stepdaddy tomorrow. And me and Special K, we're gonna have our stepdaddies on the phone.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
They gonna
sir.
sound like the same person.
Huh?
They gonna sound like the same person.
Yeah, we're gonna try to. Yeah, exactly. But we're gonna get my friend George Fleming, his stepdaddy, on the phone, Dwight. And so there's a lot of our friends got. You know, my stepdaddy got a stepdaddy.
That's classic.
Yeah, Mr. Green, Mr. and Miss Green. That's my stepdad's stepdad. Real talk.
Wow.
And we all went into some pictures.
Y'all come from a long line of stepdaddies.
But I love my stepdad's step parents. I love my stepdad. They classy. They send a Christmas card every year with some money in it. And they are some classy, wonderful, wonderful people. All right, y'all, man. Hey, thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that. We got the one and only, man. Y'all please welcome 3-time Grammy Award nominee and gospel superstar Courtney Wilson. Brian, we know you do gospel. I feel embarrassed that we played Chicken Head right before we. You're a man of the. You love the Lord, and we done played Chicken Head. We ain't gonna make it, man.
No, I felt you on that because it brought up family memories, and that's what the holidays are all about. Family. So
you remember that, but you remember that song, even because you remember Chicken Head.
Yes.
Absolutely not. No, I do not.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
You've leveled me up today. I didn't know about it. I'll be looking into it. And stepdaddy. I can't wait to find out more.
Oh, man, good man.
Hey, man, congratulations on your new Christmas album at Christmas. I cannot wait to get it. And you know I love holiday music, man. How was it creating this Christmas album?
Man, beautiful, man. Just getting in and getting an opportunity to honor people that have been, singing these songs for years, between Nat King Cole, Stevie Wonder, the Hawkins Singers, B.B. Winans, and Donny Hathaway, of course, man. It's great to be able to share this music with the people that love my voice.
Well, you definitely have covered the classic hits. Like you said, Donny Hathaway, This Christmas, Give Me a Star, Someday at Christmas. Now, what would you say is your favorite song off the album and why?
I don't know about favorite, but the one I wanted people to start with was Someday at Christmas. I think there's a lot going on in the world today, and I think it's important to keep that in mind, even as we celebrate and we have these festive parties that we're going into. We still got a lot of stuff to handle, and Someday at Christmas speaks to that.
Absolutely. So with the holidays approaching and getting in the spirit of family and Christmas, what would you say is your favorite Christmas memory?
Favorite Christmas memory is when I got my Mattel football game.
Oh, yeah.
This was like before
Come on now.
Video games, where there was a green one. It was
green
like olive green one.
What you know about the green one, Brian?
With the orange buttons.
Man, I'm telling you, with the orange button. I was heretofore, though, I never really got the present I wanted. I always got the off-brand present. This was the first time I got the name brand present. So I was the man in the neighborhood that year. So shout out to Henry B and Shirley Ann for looking out for me in that regard.
Yes,
Yeah, my mama was good at those superheroes that nobody knew. Like, what the hell?
The B-level hero.
Right. Right. Who is this Quick Trip man?
Quick Trip man. Quick Trip man.
Got that QT t-shirt and a mask.
He made ice.
He flying around with 2 hot dogs in his hand, dog.
You understand?
Man, we talking to 3-time Grammy Award nominee and gospel superstar Courtney Wilson. Now, you got 2 beautiful children, and we hear that they may be interested in music as well. So does this could possibly mean a family collaborational album coming up soon?
Yeah, my son is for sure, man. Shout out to Joshua, man. He's there at USC studying music right now, man. So shout
awesome.
out to him. My daughter, she's still figuring it out. She's studying human development, and she wants to go into creative writing. So we'll see. I know she likes to sing, but it's counting the money than anything at the end of the day.
Man, we are so happy for you, man. And, man, we still play your music every morning during our praise break. And thank you so much for joining us this morning. We hope that you have a happy holidays with your family. For everybody who wants to get your new album at Christmas, y'all need to get this album, man, because Brian always put out good stuff. This is one of my good friends. You remember that time, man, you first came on the show? And, man, you did that song. What's the song? That we was all sitting there with tears in our eyes. I'll play it tomorrow morning for sure.
Worth fighting for, maybe?
Yes, sir. That's it. Worth fighting for.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, y'all really need to download Worth Fighting For. And at Christmas, where should people go to download it?
Anywhere music is sold and streamed, sir. Anywhere.
There it is, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all, please give it up for Brian Courtney Wilson. One time. Now, we love you, man. Appreciate you. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 25 after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look this AM at your front page news. In very sad news, a 15-year-old is in police custody following a shooting at a Michigan that left 3 students dead and wounded 8 others. Now, the motive for the shooting is unknown, and the boy's parents told him not to speak with the police. Officials say that his father purchased the gun that was used in the shooting just days before, and rumors were circulating at the school about threats of violence. Now, in COVID news, the CDC is planning to require international plane travelers to the U.S. to show a negative test that is less than 24 hours old. And a panel of experts advised the FDA to authorize the use of Merrick COVID-19 pill. Now, this means that Americans could have an at-home treatment for COVID-19. And a new book is coming out next week reveals that Donald Trump actually tested positive for COVID-19 just 3 days before his first presidential debate. Now, the book is by Trump's last chief of staff, Mr. Mark Meadows, who is going against Trump's directive and has agreed to testify before the House committee investigating the Capitol riots. Now, in other political news, the Supreme Court will hear arguments today in a challenge to a Mississippi abortion law that could overturn Roe versus Wade. And you guys all know him as Dr. Oz. The TV host, Dr. Mehmet Oz, announced that he is running for U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania as a Republican. And last but certainly not least, congratulations goes out to Atlanta's new mayor, Andre Dickens, who won election yesterday with over 63% of the vote. Dickens will replace Keisha Lance Bottom, who declined to run for a second term. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, the sports genius. What's going down in sports?
Well, LeBron James tested positive for COVID-19. He is fully vaccinated, though, but he has been placed in the NBA's health and safety protocols, and he will miss a few games because of that positive test. Red hot Phoenix Suns. Shout out to CP3 and crew. Devin Booker and them, they beat Golden State last night. Man, that's 17 wins in a row for the Phoenix Suns. Quietly having a very strong season, letting everybody know that last year's championship, getting to the championship was not a fluke. So it's going to be exciting to watch this NBA season as these teams continue to do what they got to do. College football playoff rankings updated, released. Georgia's still number 1, Michigan's number 2, Alabama's number 3, Cincinnati is number 4, and of course Oklahoma State is 5 and Notre Dame is 6. Man, this weekend is going to be some exciting football action in college football.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait. Dallas Cowboys safety DeMonte Kazee name dropped and told a cop he had been partying with Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott before his DWI arrest the other day, man. He's saying that he was partying with both of them, and he was obviously drunk, slurring his words to the cop. He did come back and apologize for making the poor choices that he made, and he wants to thank the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, and everybody else for still, keeping him on the team or whatever. But you can obviously see in the video that he was impaired, so he didn't know what he was talking about. It is what it is. That's what I got for sports right about now. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Brad got the hot spot right.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and this hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 after the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
Well, What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Santa Fe police have a new lead in the investigation of Hayla Hutchins, the firearms death on the set of Rust. Now, a new search warrant revealed that armorer mentor Seth Kinney was in possession of live Colt 45 ammunition, the same kind used in the long barrel Colt 45 fired by Alec Baldwin. Thale Reed, father of Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed, contacted police on November 15th to tell them about the possible hundreds of rounds of live ammunition that Kinney took from him earlier this year to train actors on another production. Now, Gutierrez Reed's attorney shared the statement saying the sheriff's office has taken a huge step forward today to unearth the full truth of who put the live rounds on the Rust set. By executing a search warrant on Kinney, we trust that the FBI will now compare and analyze live rounds seized from the set to evidence seized in the search warrant to conclusively determine where those live rounds came from. The questions of who introduced the live rounds onto the set and why are the central questions in the case. Woo! That is gonna be crazy if somebody brought live rounds in. Somebody know what happened. You know, somebody really knows what happened in that situation. And oh man, y'all, yesterday, Young Dolph was laid to rest in Memphis, Tennessee. According to reports, his funeral was private, and it's reported that there was heavy police presence at the ceremony. Images of the funeral program were shared on Twitter, which included photos of Dolph and his grandmother from the first time she ever flew on a plane, his kids, his life partner, and countless other photos commemorating Dolph's life. He was a great person, and R.I.P. to Young Dolph. Now, let's talk about Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is already a highly successful actor and comedian, but he told CBS News that he'd like to be a billionaire by the time he hit 45, and I ain't mad at him. He said it's not about the money, it's about the title of billionaire, right? Like, what does that mean? How do you get there? What was your road to getting there, right? He said the point is about the other black kids that are from where I'm from the inner cities of other places that are told that so much is impossible. Well, you could see from me that it is possible. He said it's the bigger side of what that means, right? Like, you're no longer for self, you're for other people. Now, Kevin, who is now 42, he's a well-established philanthropist. His help from the Heart Charity was founded in 27 impoverished communities in need of health, educational, and social assistance. And Kevin's net worth is currently slated around $250 million. So if he keep going at the rate he's going, he don't have that far to go. All right, last but not least, what you say, Gary?
I just said, I mean, it's good that he's saying that, but what about the title poor? Poor is a good title if that's what you got to be, poor. I mean, so there's nothing wrong with you snubbing down to people.
That made no sense.
It's the motivation, Gary, of somebody from the bottom and starting from poor, rising from the ashes, you know?
But the Bible said the poor would be among us, so why, would he?
Keep moving, Brad.
Gary, cut your mic off. Cut your mic off, Gary.
Boy, you could tell when somebody went to Sunday school.
That's right.
Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all. Well, the Jussie Smollett trial began yesterday, and Gary spoke about this in Chicago. During the opening statement, Smollett's lawyer maintained the actor's innocence. He said Jussie Smollett is the real victim. He also urged that the Sondario brothers who set him up, they did set him up, he's saying, and they ain't like Jussie, they said. And the $35,000 check they received from him was a payment to train him for an upcoming music video. He said at the end of the day, you could believe that Jussie was stupid enough to pay for a hoax with a check, but smart enough to pay for supplies with a $100 bill. He also suggested that the third person was involved in Smollett's attack, pointing to an eyewitness account in a police report which identifies a white man with reddish-brown hair. Now, the eyewitness alleged that when the man turned away, that they could see out hanging from underneath his jacket what appeared to be a rope. But if convicted, Jussie faces up to 3 years in prison. So we're going to keep him in our prayers, and that's just what it is. So we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mix down with the White Stone. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.